10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 18 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 2976. Remarks. Density altitude 1,900. New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 1453 Zulu. Wind 180 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear.
Okay, so basically what I learned is that winds, they give you the direction of the winds. 180 means it's coming out of, on a chart, on a 180, so it's coming out of the south.
Okay.
And you always fly, take off and land into the wind. So the runways are numbered the same way. So 18 means 180.
Gotcha.
So that runway actually faces the south because that's where the winds are coming from. So that's the runway we'll end up using is runway 18. We better be.
Okay.
And then the winds are at 7 knots, which are great. Sky's completely clear with good visibility. Everything's looking good. I have the altimeter here, 2976, so I set that on here. Looks like it kind of already is. 2, 4, 6. And that adjusts like the actual. I told you that our elevation here is at 1087, so that's about right. This reads a little bit higher, but that's basically where we're at, a little over 1100. Okay, altimeter. Now we're ready to taxi, so we just make sure our seat belts are on. I don't heat and vent, all that's turned off. This transponder is set to 1200 and altitude, and it's blinking. We don't need taxi lights. We'll do a radio test when we're talking to them, and a brake test when I start to move.
Okay.
The attitude indicator looks good. The turn coordinator, that looks good. The heading indicator should say what the compass says. The compass says 0, basically. That's good. Yep, and we're ready to taxi, so I'm going to call ground control. New Century Ground, Cessna 1812 Yankee.
Cessna 1812 Yankee, New Century Ground.
Cessna 1812 Yankee is at Advanced Aviation, ready to taxi with the weather.
Cessna 12 Yankee, runway 18, taxi via Bravo, Lima, Kilo.
Runway 18 via Bravo, Lima, Kilo, 12 Yankee. Okay, so basically I just got authority and permission to go to runway 18 via a particular taxiway. So now I'll check the brakes, feel good. Start getting used to the fact that you're not steering with your hands. Like it's just with your feet and the throttle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean in the sky we are, but on the ground,
gotcha.
These just control the wings.
Gotcha.
So. All right, so this is taxiway Bravo, which she gave us permission to be on. And she told us to turn on Lima, up here on the right. I take that for a minute.
Yeah.
And then, do I have a bottle of water that's under me too? Probably want to find that before we take off because I thought I had it sitting under my feet and I don't want that to be where it shouldn't be.
Okay.
Got that. And then we'll also make sure that the iPad is doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay.
We could probably just do that in the air. You could do it. All right, so what we're going to do now is called the run-up, where we just check the engine before we actually go anywhere. And we usually do that in this run-up space over here. So I'm just going to turn around. And you always face into the wind. Do that. All right. All right, so now I'm going to do the run-up. So I make sure my brakes are set. Again, the fuel is set for both. Trim for takeoff. That's that little tiny trim flap that was on the back of the elevators. Okay. That kind of just helps for takeoff. Flight controls. Going to turn this way, make sure that one goes up and that one goes down. Go the opposite way, that one's up, this one's down. Can't really see the elevator in the back, but I just kind of feel that it's actually moving. Okay. Instruments, this is good, that's good. Airspeed isn't showing anything yet. We're not taking off anywhere. 1.8, that's good. All the instruments look good. Mixture is set for best power. The primer is in and it's locked. I'm going to run the engine up to 1600 RPMs. And now I'm going to check to make sure the magnetos are working. So when I go and shut one down, it should be a drop in RPM. A little bit, yep, and then I'll try the other one. Little drop. Check the carb heat, that should drop the RPMs. Does. Make sure I have vacuum and positive amps. Oil pressure is in the green. Oil temperature
4 Mike, the Citra Tower, 492 mile right base, runway 18.
And then we're going to go full idle. I even like to pull this to go extra. I'll make sure it's not going to...
Not get a cut out.
Yeah. And then back to normal idle, which is... Alright, before we take off, we have flaps to 0. Best mixture, carb heat is off. Pitot heat we don't need. Heading indicator is the same as the compass. Doors, your doors are good. Windows, okay. Transponder is set as it should. We don't need landing lights or strobe is on. Time I don't really care about. We're already. Alright, so now I will taxi over to the runway. So these things I'm coming up here are called a hold short line, and you do not cross over those without permission or you get big stripes, yeah. Okay. Got a lot of crap on it, but... And now I'll switch over to my tower frequency, 133.0. New Century Tower, Cessna 1812 Yankee.
Colonel 76177, New Century Tower, and a right downwind runway 18, report midfield.
Right downwind 18, report midfield, 76177.
1812 Yankee, New Century Tower, runway 18, clear for takeoff, say direction.
Clear for takeoff in 18, we'll just be departing to the south.
Did you do a video, Rep?
12 Yankee, south departure approved.
I think just start live video.
Okay.
Mr. 41 Mike, say your position.
Alright, so now I need focus. But basically he gave me permission to take off. He didn't give me any time to wait. I think there's another one coming in.
Oh, okay, good.
So I'm just going to get lined
Colonel
up.
177, say your position.
Lined up on 18. Basically, I just want to make sure my heading indicator's good.
New Century Tower, did you call 76177?
177, affirmative. I got traffic inbound for the northwest. Say your position now.
We're about 8 to the southwest.
Roger, you're going to get to the airport about the same time. Cardinal 177, report turning downwind.
Report downwind, 76177.
Beach 4 on Mike, traffic inbound from the southwest, Cardinal. I'll keep you advised.
Roger, 874 on Mike.
Oh, 844 Alpha Victor, New Century Ground, runway 22, taxi Bravo.
So the only thing I asked him for was a departure to the south, which meant he's cleared me. He doesn't have other traffic coming in on the south.
Okay.
So we're just going to keep climbing until we get to probably about 3,000 feet. You know, you'll feel a little bit of turbulence, bumps and things because they're small planes. But
all good, Rob.
Good.
Century Tower, Aero 844 Alpha Victor, ready to go 22 up.
So one thing that is always helpful out of anybody is just like looking out for other traffic.
Takeoff, traffic inbound from the southwest at Cardinal.
Roger, clear for
Okay.
takeoff, runway 22, be looking for the
The
Cardinal.
traffic is inbound from the southwest.
Cardinal 177, Charlie
somewhere
Cherokee
over
departing
there.
runway 22 southwest bound. How far
So I'm
southwest
actually
are you
high enough now that I can
76177, we'll be
do my
looking.
turns if I want. I'm going to turn a little bit to the southeast just to kind of, I don't know that I'm going to like that sun right there, but.
Cardinal 76177, we're about 4 to the southwest if you were looking for that.
Cardinal 177, roger. Steer 4 on Mike, how far northwest are you?
2 mile right base, base 74 Mike.
Cardinal 177, plan number 2, followed Musketeer, 2 mile right base.
We'll be looking number 2, 76177.
Steer 4 on Mike, runway 18, cleared option, make left traffic.
Left traffic, base 74 Mike.
Funny that there's that much traffic, people talking now, and before it seemed like it was really calm, nothing
Yeah.
was going on.
Suddenly when we take off.
Yeah, these are not, you know, they're not super powerful planes, so they're just like climbing.
We could fly
Cardinal
over Grandview.
177, the
I was going to say, we
Cherokee's
could
about
do
at the
that. We
departure
could fly over,
76177,
Over Grandview.
we're looking, we had him,
And,
I lost him for a second.
Rachel could come, like, look outside.
Steer 4 on Mike, report turning final.
Get out the,
Roger, 4
get out the iPad.
Turning final, 741 Mike.
And then go back to close that and go back to where it says
Four,
maps.
Mike, Roger.
Down at the bottom says maps.
New Century Tower, Cardinal 76177, turning downwind, 18.
I want to level off.
Cardinal
here.
177, roger, Cherokee's about a mile southwest. Check 4 Alpha Victor, Cardinal just reported turning downwind.
And then
Roger, we're looking
hit the X there to clear that. So, because we're not really, yeah, just, okay, now just, basically, if you would just find, okay, so type in here, KIXD. We probably don't even need necessarily that. I think, actually, the first thing I want you to do is, you know how you get into the Wi-Fi setup?
Yeah.
Make sure that we are connected. It looks like we are, right? Okay, so we should be talking to the Stratus. So you should see my symbol as an airplane right now. Hit that thing so that it locates us. Should have showed you all this on the ground. Did it locate us?
I don't.
All right, just go back into the settings, like, you know, come to the...
Wi-Fi?
Yeah, make sure the Wi-Fi says Stratix. Yeah, that's good. All right, so now back to the maps, I guess. Find your house, like, or at least roughly, just by, you know, like finding it on the map.
Oh, wow.
Okay, try this again. Let's see if this takes you to where we are. There we are.
Okay.
Now we're also looking for other traffic, so zoom back in a little bit and see there's other planes.
Okay.
I don't want them on top of me.
Gotcha.
So it says usually plus.
This is you?
Yes, the airplane's me. I don't know why it's turning on and turning off. It's just
we're full
not
stop, 7617.
connecting that great.
Cardinal
But,
177, runway 18, clear line.
so it's not 100%, you know, like it sometimes won't see things.
Gotcha.
Trying to get it to be level here. We're pretty level there. Okay. So
76177, we're going back to Central Air Service.
Okay.
22.
177 affirmative, turn left at runway 4, turn left at DM, Bravo 2 3, monitor ground.
4, then left, monitor ground, 76177.
Got a plane right there.
Oh, yep.
After,
Okay, that was that one we saw, that yellow one.
Okay.
It was minus 400 feet and in our path, so that's good.
Okay.
That's close. That's not great, but.
Airshare 507, I don't have it yet, out to call approach.
Let's go.
Verify that was your call sign, 507.
Let's go. Okay, type in here. Type in there.
Call approach, call you
Type
back.
Lawrence. No, not Lawrence. Lee Summit, and let's see if it shows you that airport. No joy. Okay. Trying to think of what the code is for Lee Summit. That's coming in and out for some reason. Okay, one thing I want to stay out of is Class B airspace,
So
the blue.
The blue?
Yeah, because that's Kansas City, so I don't really want to go north.
Gotcha.
But I'm trying to find 71 basically. I'm flying east. I mean, we're flying due east.
Okay.
And we're just trying to find 71.
Turning base, 8741, Mike.
Oh.
Four Mike, runway 18, cleared option.
Let me see that again.
Roger, 4, Mike.
Sure 507 clears. Sure 507 cleared to Brunswick Airport. Racers 6 departure, Springfield transition as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect level 450 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency Kansas City approach 118.9. Squawk 2132.
Okay, here's Grandview. That's 71. I think that's 435.
Sure 507 clear square.
There's Grandview Lake.
Okay.
One thing we could do is switch to, I don't know if I can turn on street maps.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Assuming this is kind of the area here. That's
Okay.
71. That's 435. 470. This must be where we want to go, is kind of here. So, back to the VFR. I can't just
Have to hold it?
think so. Well, maybe add to route. Okay. Yes, we're just going to fly to that point. I don't know why it didn't do that. You want to play around with it?
Sure.
Basically, we would just want to try to get that point to say fly direct to that point.
We're like coming up on Belton.
Are we? Okay, because this does look like Belton right here. Yeah, this is the Richard Skabauer Airport.
Okay, so this is where we're at.
Okay.
Belton's Grandview's.
Belton South. Yeah, we got to go north. But see, here's the intermodal where that's an airport right there, I think. That's the old
Okay.
Richard Skabauer Air Force Base.
And the yellow is going to be aviation?
No, those are cities.
Cities.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure this is 71 or 49, whatever it's called now, right here.
Down Grandview.
Okay.
Okay, I see where we're at. I just don't know why it's... See what it's doing? Taking it from Kansas City, not from our location, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we probably want to do add to route. We probably want to do...
About
Can
10
you clear
miles
the route?
to the,
Is there anything
to
in
the
that box?
northeast, inbound landing,
Oh.
flight of 2.
Because we kind of want to do like fly direct to.
But at 1581 Whiskey, flight D50 tower, report on 2 mile left base, runway 18.
Report to 2 mile left base, 81 Whiskey.
Okay, I am
81
pretty
Whiskey, 118010 on 200
81 Whiskey, Roger.
Yeah, this is 71 highway here.
Okay.
So.
I'm pretty sure I got it routed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're pink.
Yes. So we're flying to the pink. So we want to stay on that magenta line. And also looking for traffic. But I'm pretty much going to be over top of 71 highway in a second.
Buster 4
Now,
Mike, runway
again,
18
I want
clear
to
out to
not
then make
get
right
into
traffic.
Class Bravo airspace.
Okay, so the blue.
Yeah, this heavy blue.
This will be a full stop, 4 Mike.
Buster 4 Mike, runway 18 cleared land.
Clear to RAN, 4 Mike.
Are you texting her?
Yeah. Let's see if we can actually make it out. What would that be? That'd probably be Main Street.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this would be Longview Lake. Would have to be, right?
Yeah.
So. We're still over Belton here.
Okay.
Tons of cars. This is where that they ship like Mazdas and stuff. Come in by train.
Yeah, that's that big church, that orange building
Yeah? Oh, on 71?
on 71.
So where are you in relation to that? This
To the
is Blue
left.
Ridge Road.
Yeah.
81 Whiskey's on about 2.5 mile left base.
So if we go over that patch of trees over there, I feel like that's probably where I'm going to be.
But 81 Whiskey, number 2, follow Musketeer, just turning final full stop.
We're going to have to start making
Number 2,
a left.
81 Whiskey.
I'm going to come down.
Okay.
You're going to start what? What were you saying?
We need to start making a left a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We're getting not close, but we're distant.
There's the, that's the Grandview, like, police station.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's Main Street.
Yeah. So this must be the lakes, Canoodles and Terrace Lakes then,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Here?
Uh-huh.
And that might be Terrace Lake right there, the little smaller one.
Yeah.
And how close are we to Class Bravo?
We're not too close.
Okay.
We'll have to pretty much cut it left after we're out of here. That's that church right there on, so that's Redbridge right there.
Yep.
The closest one. I would start going left a little bit.
Okay.
Mr. 4 Mike, turn left at runway 4, turn left at the end, Bravo to the ramp, minus count.
Turn left, 22, 81 Mike.
A little turbulence. So yeah, we're right over the lake.
Yeah. Alright, I would start going left because we're getting...
You're cutting out a little bit.
Just start going left. We're getting a little bit close to
Bravo.
KC.
Okay. Does she see us, or
I don't know.
depends on how long we want to stay, like circling?
81 Whiskey, cleared to land.
You did?
Yeah.
FA1 Whiskey flight, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, 81 Whiskey.
Circle again, or?
No, we should be good.
Okay. Dallas.
You can make it.
I would hope so.
I don't know what that was. What did he say? Do you think we can make it?
Yeah, I said, you can make it?
And 81 Whiskey, flight to Garmin.
Alright, we're good. We're heading out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
And what do you want to do? 180 or turn right at 22 or turn right at the end?
Oh, right at
All right.
22 and up Alpha will work.
That's Longy over there, eh?
Roger, turn right
Yeah.
at 22, right it off to the ramp. Mark to go.
Will do.
Andy Century Tower Aero 844 off Victor with you, about 8 west, southwest, inbound with the numbers for the option.
844 Alpha Victor, New Century Tower, report midfield, right down runway 18.
For midfield right down runway 18, 04 Alpha Victor.
Pretty.
yeah.
How low are you allowed to get to the ground?
You're supposed to remain over 1,000 feet over a congested area.
Okay.
So if we're at 1,100, that'd be 2,100 feet. And we're at 34 right now, so
Okay.
we're good. But over a rural area, you can be 500 feet over the ground.
Oh, wow.
So That gets us to more like 1500 on the altimeter. Yeah.
Amazing how quickly we got to Grandview.
Yeah.
Indy Century Tower, Aero 4 off Victor, entering the right now on runway 18.
So I also want to be careful that I'm
Aero
not.
4 off Victor, runway 18 cleared for the option on the
This
go make left traffic.
OJC, that's
The option 18,
Johnson County's airspace.
Okay.
So I want to kind of stay a little bit out of that. Here's a corn maze or something over here. I don't know if you could see it.
Oh yeah, sure enough. Well, now we know how to get out of it.
Yeah. That big lake off to that side should be Hillsdale Lake.
Hillsdale?
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
if it says that on the map or not.
Right there.
So we're kind of heading.
You want to head for that?
Yeah, I think I'll head towards that.
Kind of got it on there, but
Yeah.
supposed to actually take you from there to there, like with the, or is it just supposed to make a line?
I think I don't know why the routes aren't appearing up in here,
Okay.
because it should be showing you like your planned routes.
Okay.
And then if you touch on it like you did, there should be something that says fly direct to, not add to the route, but fly direct to. So touch on that point again. No, yeah. Just tap it. See if it. Okay, now see if there's a direct to option. Like you touch this one, GPS. Touch that. Not
Direct
yeah,
to.
direct to. There we go.
There we go. Phew. Got us on video.
Rachel did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. There's a plane right there. Which way is he heading?
Heading towards us.
Wow.
Not too close.
Yeah, I mean it's close for like too close for comfort, you know, for
Gotcha.
aviation. But it's, I mean, the chances of him hitting us from that, yeah, I mean, were good. And we could see that he was on some sort of different path than us.
Yeah.
It's when they look like they're just sitting still is when it's scary because they're coming towards you. You know,
Gotcha.
if it's not making any change. So I figure we'd fly out over the lake and then kind of make our way back in.
Okay. Sounds good. I can route us.
Yeah, so when we're ready to, the other airport is KIXD.
Okay.
That'll get us directly to our airport. Most likely we'll still be on runway 18. Now you see kind of what I meant as far as, like, was it Jake or so I was saying, it's like,
short approach for 18.
it's stressful in the sense there's so much going on, but once you're up, it's like so peaceful, there's nothing, it's so quiet.
Oh, this is amazing. Cool how like everything is divided up almost.
Yeah. That was very helpful when I had to do, like you have to do a turn around a point, so you have to, like, usually you pick an intersection to fly around.
Okay.
And Cody would have me, rather than keeping your eye on that point and trying to keep the bank, look at half a mile out, 4 different spots, and basically fly a circle made of those 4 spots.
Gotcha.
Instead of even looking at that point. And the roads are about 1 mile apart from each other, and tree lines are usually half a mile between them. I know that that's probably not a strict rule, but it's just, you can see there's usually a tree line halfway between 2 roads.
Yeah.
There's a quarry over here.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
Start seeing a whole lot of things when you're up here.
Yeah.
Do you want to fly?
Do I want to fly?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can fly.
So I don't fly into KC.
Yeah. We're starting to climb.
Oh.
I'll wait till you're ready. Okay, so basically, we are right now at 4,500.
Okay.
And we really should probably come back down to under like around 3,500. So we need to come down.
So do I pull?
You push actually.
Push?
But really, what we're going to do, what would be better is I'm going to pull out a little bit of throttle.
Okay.
And so you want to keep us from not going down too quickly. But we're all right now. We're on a nice descent. And then if you want to turn a little bit to the right, and they're just little banks. Good. We'll probably stay just a little bit south of the the lake for now.
To the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I kind of get a map in my head. I know that's north Kansas City. We're facing west. South is over here. So basically, those are your ailerons, which are the little flappy things.
Okay.
I don't really like to call them flaps because they're not flaps, but on the wings. That controls your bank.
Okay.
The elevator, which is the big flap in the back, controls your pitch. So that's
Okay.
your push-pull. Like you push it forward, it dives. You pull it back, it climbs.
Okay.
And then your pedals actually control the rudder, which is the tail flap. And so you can actually turn the plane with the rudder as well. So, which you usually use like takeoff and landing for sure. All right. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and listen to the weather.
New Century Air Center. Automated weather observation 1553 Zulu. Wind 170 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 22 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 2976. Remarks. Density altitude 2003.
All right. So we should still be on runway 18, and altimeter's still set like it was.
44 Alpha Vector's left downwind, like a short approach.
Air 4 Alpha Victor, short approach approved, runway 18, clear for the option.
44 Alpha Vector, short approach approved, clear for the option.
All right, so let's look on there. I want to be kind of following the magenta line to a certain extent. So I'm going to be turning.
This isn't coming in quite yet.
Oh, it isn't?
Yeah. That us out there?
I think this is us right here.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to make a radio call.
Okay.
You set your tower, Cessna 1812 Yankee.
Cessna 1812 Yankee, New Century Tower.
Cessna 1812 Yankees, 10 miles south-southeast, the airport inbound for landing with the weather.
Cessna 12 Yankee, report entering the left downwind for runway 18.
We'll report entering left downwind for 18, 12 Yankee. Okay, so basically she doesn't need to hear me again, like she doesn't need to know where I am.
Okay.
She just needs to know when I'm entering the left downwind, which is... I should be following this road up here. All right, I'm going to make more water. I'm going to begin making a descent here.
Okay.
We were up kind of high. So the traffic pattern for this airport is 2,000 feet above sea level. So it's they're usually always 1,000 feet above the ground is the traffic pattern that we need to be in when we're entering. Ears are popping a little bit. My ears are popping a little bit.
Air 4 Alpha Victor, make right traffic.
4 Alpha Vector, did you want us in right traffic or left?
Right traffic.
Right traffic for 4 Alpha Victor.
Alright, so kind of lining up here. The left downwind means we're going to be landing back this way.
Okay.
Same way we took off.
Okay.
Towards the south. But we're following the runway parallel on the left side, so my runway's on the left. And I'm at about 2,500 feet, which is good.
And New Century Tower 4 Alpha Victor requesting another short approach to a full stop.
Tower 4 Alpha Victor, short approach approved, runway 18 clear to land.
Clear to land 18 4 Alpha Victor.
Alright, I think we just our airspace.
What's that?
I think we just made it into the airspace.
Okay.
New Century Tower, Cessna November 90457 uniform, 13 miles southeast, inbound, full stop, VFR with the weather.
Cessna 90457 uniform, New Century Tower. Report entering the left downwind for runway 18.
Report entering left downwind, runway 18, Cessna 90457 uniform.
Okay, so we got another plane that's coming in, also entering left downwind, but he's like 13 miles out.
Okay.
You can see Kansas City right there.
Alrighty.
Alright. A little turbulent. Quarry over here on the right.
LaGuardia?
A quarry.
Okay.
Quaddy.
I'm like, LaGuardia?
Cessna 1812 Yankees entering left downwind for 18.
Cessna 12 Yankee, runway 18 clear to land.
Clear to land 1812 Yankees. Say the winds.
17010.
Roger.
Four Alpha Victor's going back to New Century Air Service.
Tower 4 Alpha Victor, left turn approved down 22, left on Bravo to parking, monitor ground.
Up to 2, Bravo to parking, monitor ground, 04 Alpha Victor.
Alright, so when I get a beam the numbers, as they say, right here, I'm going to go ahead and do my 1, 2, 3, which is I pull carb heat, reduce my power a little bit, and pull a notch of flaps once I slow it down. And now we're on what's called base.
Okay.
And now we'll be turning final here in a minute.
Very nice.
Pull another notch of flaps. See those red and white lights?
Yeah.
Those tell me what glide slope I'm on. If they're red and white, it's good. They're both red, we're too low. Both white, we're too high. Alright. Little nose wheel bounce.
And this Century Tower, Bonanza 1581 Whiskey is ready to go, 18.
Says 12 Yankee, left turn for done 22, left on Bravo to parking, monitor ground.
Left on 22, left on Bravo to parking, monitoring ground. Thank you.
Says 57 uniform, what's your current position?
Okay, so she gave me permission to turn onto this other runway because it's not being used.
Bands 1581 Whiskey, Century Tower, runway 18, clear for takeoff, left turn not approved.
Clear for takeoff, 18, left turn out approved, 21 Whiskey.
Says 51 uniform, traffic is a Bonanza departing runway 18, left turn out to the northeast.
We'll be looking for Center 57
So now I need to switch back to 124.3.
Very nice.
Yeah. Sometimes taxiing can be even more dangerous than flying if the winds are strong.
Okay.
Because, you know, when the winds are lined up on the runway like you want them to be, the amount of wind doesn't really affect you if they're right down the runway. But now we're going like crossway, so the winds are like pushing us.
Gotcha. That can tip the plane.
Yeah. So you want to kind of keep your speeds low when you're taxiing, not be in a hurry to get back.
Gotcha.
I sometimes forget because I'm just cruising along.
Yeah,
It's like,
da-da-da.
that first came down, I think I hit the nose wheel before the back wheels, which is not
gotcha.
good. And that's why we came back up.
Okay.
And I could have made a decision at that point to do a go around, like just cram just basically
Go
take
for
off
it
again
again.
and do it again, do it all over again. And I'd have to ask to see if that would have been a better, because you can get into a situation if you do that twice for sure. Like if you have a second balloon, you want to go around because they get worse each time for some reason, some sort of ground effect.
Okay.
And then you could basically crash. I mean, you're at a low level, you're probably not going to injure yourself, but you're going to destroy the plane. So, but yeah, I felt like we kind of came back up and got it under control to come down. And you heard the stall horn, which is okay because you basically are stalling. You're landing.
Were you like really pulling on it?
No, I wasn't, because you just basically want to just be pulling enough to kind of keep the nose coming up, and as the plane's losing power, you just pull back a little bit to flare, basically.
Gotcha.
So you don't come down hard.